Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Grist Brewing Company out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is part of their... Oh, shoot. Sorry. I almost rolled off the table. I hope it doesn't fizz really badly. But this is part of their Kapow Kandy series. Which is their stronger version of their fruited sour. So Kaboom Kandy is the one that's like 4.5%. This one is 7%. And also, it seems like the Kaboom Kandies all only have, I shouldn't say only because, it's not like it's a bad thing, but they usually have a blend of two different fruits. All the Kapow Kandies seem to have more than that. So this one actually has a lot in it. The strawberry, passionfruit, guava, apricot, and hibiscus. So it's definitely a lot of tropical stuff going on there. And the other thing I noticed about this, I'll have to go back and look. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure of this. That the other ones that they did were Kandy was spelt with a C. Because I always wanted to spell it with a K because I assumed because Kapow with a K, the candy would be spelled with a K too. And I thought I specifically remembered thinking that and then looking at it and it was with a C, so I had to change the way I was typing it. And now this one was with a K, so maybe it's the Mandela effect. I have no idea. But I swear the other ones were spelled with a C, so I'll have to look at that. But anyways, I'm going to crack this open and see what we got. I'm curious what the color is going to be because I'm thinking guava and passion fruit are generally, just like an orangey color. Hibiscus is red, I think. So strawberry, so I guess it makes sense that it looks like it does. Yeah, there's no way you're going to be able to read that. So as you can see, it pours a pretty cloudy, darker pinkish orange color with slightly less than one finger's worth of a pretty fluffy white head. So that's like stinky, stinky tropical fruits. When I say stinky, I guess stinky is generally perceived as a bad term, but in this, it's not a bad thing. It just kind of reminds me of some fruits have that really wild, like earthy smell. Like they don't they don't smell just like straight like tropical juice. They have like an earthy, wild smell to them. That's what I'm getting out of this. It's definitely passion fruit and guava is the biggest thing. I mean, it smells very tropical. Another strawberry. What was the other one? Oh, apricot. Okay. I will say it's probably there in very mild forms, but I'm not really getting the apricot or strawberry. I'm just getting kind of a pretty much generic like tropical fruit, which like guava passion fruit type thing. I'm just seeing if I can get those other fruits. It is definitely guava and passion fruit is the driving flavor. Okay. If I really look for it, I do get a little bit of that berry character from the strawberry. And I could see some stone fruit in there, like apricot too. Yeah, now I'm getting it on the aftertaste. If I specifically look for the apricot and strawberry, I get it. But the guava and passion fruit is definitely the driving factor here. So I would say, as far as their fruited kettle sours go, this is definitely on the juicier side for sure. Excuse me. There is a little bit of like grainy beer character on the back end, but it is very, very, very minimal. And I'm not really getting any of the hibiscus. I know hibiscus, at least for me, doesn't really have a strong taste, but it usually is a little like floral at least, and I'm not really getting that, which is fine. I don't think, in my opinion, unless they're trying to add it for color, I don't think it's really going to add much to the beer. Yeah, it's definitely very, very tropical juice forward. But as I've said before, I tend to like these ones better than the Dancing Gnome fruited kettle sours, only because these, even like I said, this one hardly has any beer character, but it still has the body and the mouthfeel of beer. It's not so fruited that it has the consistency and the viscosity and the chunkiness of fruit puree. I would still rather, feel like I'm drinking beer, even though it doesn't really taste like it. So that's my preference. I guess some people, might want to literally feel like they're drinking juice. But I don't know that they did the best job at trying to pull out all of those flavors, but I don't think that's really what they're trying to do. They're trying to add all of them to get like a really nice juicy kettle sour beer, which that's what this is. So I still think it's really well done. And I will say all of these Kapow candies, I don't think it's because of the alcohol at all. I think it has to do with the larger blends of different fruits. But I've liked all of the Kapow candies a lot better than the Kaboom candies. So, and that is one thing. Like, I don't think the alcohol is making it taste better or doing anything with the mouthfeel really. But I will say that it hides the alcohol incredibly well. I mean, I would never guess that this is 7%, other than it has a little heft to it in the body. But it really, like flavor, I'm not getting any alcohol at all. It's pretty much straight fruit juice. So. But yeah, I would buy it. I didn't buy this specifically because it was part of a swap with my friend that lives in Pittsburgh. But I would buy this again. I think these Kaboom candies are significantly better than the Kapow candies, and a lot of other beers and a lot of places that are doing the fruited kettle sour. So I would buy this. It definitely has its place on a hot day, or here it's cold. But when you just want something juicy and refreshing. This could replace an IPA if you don't have any or something like that. So I would buy this again. But I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.